despise you, they hate you, they want to destroy you. And if you grovel to them for help, they will destroy you. That is the system we're in. You've got a generation raised on power. All a youngster will see today is the video games with the biggest monster beating all the rest, and that's what he admires. When he grows up, he wants to be on the winning team. All he sees are the cops and all the cop movies with authority, machine guns, attack helicopters, that kind of stuff. That's what turns him on. That's what he sees as being the normal to survive, to win, and that's what he becomes, basically. If you're not one of those, you're one of the ordinary civilians, as it's called even in the movies.
They show them the archetypal torturing beast and say, this is the new hero.
Yeah,
this is the male model, not a loving, caring, intelligent male who fights if they have to, but is a inventor and a teacher and someone who has depth. No, they're teaching the young males, be a mindless idiot, be a thug, you will have power. We'll be back with Alan Watt. Stay with us.
Times are tough, and you got to stretch that dollar. A special invitation for listeners to save. Sign up at DoubleShoppers.com today and start paying the absolute guaranteed lowest internet retail prices for the coolest stuff. New premium brand name TVs, laptops, watches, camcorders, Blu-ray players, and more. All with factory warranties, just like you'd get from a retail chain, except for the absolute guaranteed lowest internet retail prices. They start low and go lower with our reverse auctions. You save even more with your first $8 auction purchase. Doobly will give you an instant $25 dining certificate good at thousands of nationwide restaurants, plus a $500 vacation discount voucher, usable at hundreds of resorts around the U.S. and world. Sign up today at DoubleShoppers.com. Pay the absolute guaranteed lowest internet retail prices, and listeners receive special rewards. It's worth a peek to keep money in your pocket and the coolest stuff in your home and garage. Sign up today at DoubleShoppers.com. That's DUBLI Shoppers.com. You'll be glad you did.
You may be arrested and or subject to other police action.
Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship. Body scanners, sound cannons, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
You've seen our SinoFresh banner on the GCN website, yet your sinusitis is still a problem. Are you waiting for your sinusitis to go away by itself? Are you waiting for a SinoFresh discount? Okay, here it comes. But first, the facts. 67 other products merely treat symptoms and not the cause of sinus problems. And 37 million Americans suffer from sinus distress just like you. But now many are finding relief with the only patent-protected homeopathic nasal product that antiseptically eliminates the known causes of sinusitis. SinoFresh. Now, here's your limited time discount offer to use SinoFresh. Call 888-906-3636 right now for $2 off per bottle when you mention GCN. That's it. Just call 888-906-3636 and mention GCN for a $2 discount. But hurry, this offer is only for the first 1,000 customers. Call 888-906-3636. 888-906-3636. Call right now for $2 off per bottle. Mention GCN. Buy SinoFresh.com. It works.
Your calls are coming up in the next hour. I think the reason this radio show has been so successful is the guests, the information, the analysis, the films, the news websites, but also I am frantic. I've always telegraphed a sense of urgency because I'm genuinely feeling it. And when Alan Watt and many others I respect, of course I could feel it in my gut and see it
intellectually as well, said the quickening is now here a few years ago. You're going to see an acceleration. It's one thing to psychologically and intellectually coldly understand we're going into the big plunge, but it's another thing to actually now be living it and experiencing it, going down this slide as it accelerates. Alan Watt, getting more into the oil spill and what you believe is behind that, and now where all of this is going to go, what your intel is on Iran. They're openly saying they're going to attack it now, just brazenly hiding it in plain view. Go over that for us.
Well, we know that the attack on Iran is a continuation of the same policy of the Project for New American Century. They listed the countries they wanted to attack when they were in collusion with Israel, starting with, they said Afghanistan for the States, then Iraq, and followed by Iran, and then Syria. They have never veered off this agenda, and the Israeli papers have actually printed this many times over, the same sequence. So that's an ongoing policy regardless of the changes of House. And as Jefferson said, when you see the same policies going through, even though the House of Congress has changed with a new party, he said, then know then that you're under tyranny. Well, we've been seeing the same policies for many, many Houses changes, and the same policies go ahead regardless into the scientific socialism, as I said, where experts will guide our every move, everything that we do, even if we're born. And that's what it's all about. The Gulf idea, they need a catastrophe. They needed a catastrophe, same as the 9/11, the New American Century said, we need something on the scale of Pearl Harbor to motivate the American public behind a war, and bang, down go the towers, and we're off to war. They needed something because the people were not falling for the global warming scam. There was too much exposed about their fake statistics and so on. They weren't going for this carbon taxes at the Copenhagen meeting, and so they needed something of a crisis to push it through, and bingo, you get the spill in the Gulf, and sure enough, they're using this as an excuse to start limiting energy and so on. They've just put £300 extra taxes on every air flight going out of Britain to make up supposedly for the coming energy shortages as they see it. This is all part of the same thing.
Yeah, how does a tax make up for that? I mean, how does a tax make up? And of course, that was part of the Copenhagen Treaty, is this new global authority with carbon taxes on flights. And Obama is saying we've got to pass the carbon bill. You know, this tax will fix it. And then all the evidence is they've been blocking the relief. The people on the well were given orders by BP that they said would cause this spill to happen. I mean, this is more and more they're doing everything in plain view. Why do you think we've had them come out and admit that the CIA is putting out fake bin Laden videos in the Washington Post, in the Spy Talk column, which is an official CIA, I mean, Washington Post is admittedly CIA run, and that's the spy column, you know, about spooks every week. They admitted that there. They come right out on Fox and admit, yes, we grow the opium. Why, Alan, when we come back, are they just suddenly admitting everything? I mean, it's just incredible. Alan Watt, whole next hour with us, final hour, and your phone calls. Dan, Al, Aaron, Monica, JD. About 15 minutes to the next hour, we'll start taking your phone calls. I talked to Jack McClam, Officer Jack McClam, just over the phone last segment, last break. He said he confirmed with his sources the BLM bombing the oil rig.
Thank you for listening to GCN. Be sure to visit GCNlive.com today.
This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com.